want you to imagine this for a moment. You're a sex slave for 5 years. Your pimp brands you with tattoos, takes you from town to town, forces you to have sex for money, and not once, but twice, you give birth to kids that were conceived by your pimp. And you not only survive this story, but you actually thrive to tell the story to help other potential sex slave victims. The situation I just described to you is the life of Danielle John, and she joins us tonight along with the Director of Education and Outreach for the National Center on Sexual Exploitation, Lisa Thompson. To both of you, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. Your story, I just go, oh my gosh, I don't think I could ever overcome that. So I want to start with share a little about your story, but most importantly, maybe how did you end up becoming a victim in the sex trade or sex slave situation?
Well, I had all the signs as being a teenager. I was a runaway. There were addiction problems in my family. I never felt loved, wanted. I was a perfect target for someone to take advantage of me. I was vulnerable, poverty, and I just wanted to belong to something, and I was easily preyed upon.
What kept you going?
Fear was the biggest thing.
Really?
Yeah, my children. I got pregnant within a few months of being with my main trafficker, and so it was my child. He was used as kind of collateral. If I didn't do this and this and this, I wouldn't see him, and so running wasn't really an option because he wasn't with me, and I was scared for my life, his life, my child's life. So
you're doing this for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
What ended up giving you the strength or the courage to say, okay, enough's enough, I got to do something about this?
Well, the police stepped in, and they actually arrested my trafficker, along with myself. Long story, but that's what initially got me out. It gave me the strength to stay away because I had tried before. I had ran one time and within a few weeks was back just out of fear, and I didn't know any other way of life, living that life and being brainwashed for so long.
So you ran away one time.
I did.
And did you go try to talk to them and say, hey, I'm in trouble, I need help, and then you ended up going back, or how?
Nope, I ran because I had no contact with family while I was with my trafficker, and so I contacted family, ran, and then my trafficker contacted me via the internet, email, and lured me back with broken promises and broken dreams and things will change. And I was still so brainwashed and so broken inside, and I just wanted to be a family, and he was the father of my child. And then I ended up going back, and that's when I got pregnant the second time with my second son. And
now you have 3 kids. I mean, there's some beauty to this story. He's in prison right now for life.
Yep, he is serving a life sentence in prison, so
Wow.
he can't hurt me or anybody else again.
So Lisa, I want to get to the event coming up at NDSU tomorrow in a moment, but I think one of the biggest things I look at is, we've had this conversation before in the show. I mean, we talk about the sexual assaults on college campuses. We talk about domestic violence. And at the end of the day, I look at it, I go, look, it's up to the guys to start standing and going, hey, you know what? Let's be honest. When I was a little boy, and most little guys are taught athletic prowess, sexual prowess, economic prowess, that's what makes you a man. But how do we sort of redefine manhood in this country, one? And number two, with that being said, how do you stop the demand from the Johns?
Right. So as I was listening to Danielle's story, I was thinking, that's the key here is combating the demand. The reason her trafficker could traffic her was that there were people who were willing to buy her. And so why are these people willing to go out and buy sex from women and persons, young women, girls, and prostitution? And I think it's because they're being groomed on material that we call pornography. It's a very poor sex ed teacher, and it's...
What do you mean we call pornography? I mean, what do you mean? Is there another definition? Or what?
I would call it violence against women. I would call it propaganda. I would call it hate speech. Propaganda is a very potent learning medium. It's images, and there's all kinds of it out there, and it's through the internet. It's being funneled directly into people's homes, and it's teaching very explicit messages about what human sexuality is, and I would argue they're very distorted. They promote ideas that are false about our sexuality, that women are constantly available for sex. They promote ideas of sexual entitlement. And of course, not all men who view pornography go out and become sex buyers, but even if only a small percentage of those who look at pornography do, that's way too many. And that's what I think, the pornography, I think, helps groom a consumer base for the sex and experiences like what Danielle went through, for people to be out there in prostitution.
Wow. So tomorrow night at NDSU, your event, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. People can go and we can bring the graphic up, please, and show people what's going on. What are they going to learn at this event tomorrow night?
Well, we'll be looking at what it is that pornography is teaching. We'll be looking at how our culture has been pornified. Really, I would argue we live in a soft porn culture now, in which hypersexualized images are all around us, from the supermarket counter.
Well, and I want to show something with you, because I just saw this
Yeah.
today, and we've talked about different mediums and things like that in this show, but if you guys can line up the Bloomingdale's graphic, please. But I want to share this with you, and I showed this to Danielle earlier, but this is Bloomingdale's, okay? You got to pull it up a little bit, please, if you can. Bloomingdale's, this is a major clothing store that goes out, and this is a magazine ad, people, that I want you to understand, and unfortunately you can't see it that well, but what this says, and unfortunately this guy even looks like Robin Thicke from Blurred Lines, but it says, spike your best friend's eggnog when they're not looking. Eventually sort of advertising and, I don't know, somehow trying to make humor, if you will, of date rape. And I look at that and I go, what is going on that any marketing person go, oh, that's a great ad, let's put that out there?
Well, part of the presentation tomorrow, we'll look at different advertisements and different messages that they're portraying, the very just like this Bloomingdale's one, and how
So what do
they
you say to something like that?
I mean, it's totally a pornified script that somebody in New York thought was amusing. I mean, we can't expect that people grow up on using porn and that they don't take that view and impose it on the different aspects of work, whether it's literature, whether it's as a law enforcement officer, whether it's as a film producer, as a magazine ad executive. Eventually these things bleed over into real life. And
exactly. Danielle, I want to give you the last word. I got 45 seconds. Number one most important thing you would say to parents of young girls, or a young girl that maybe is going, God, I'm going through a tough time, I don't have a dad, I'm not feeling loved. What would you say to them?
The parent-wise, just love your child. Know that, give your child that sense of individuality. Make sure that they know that they're loved, that they're beautiful, that they can succeed. That they're not, they don't need to be a throwaway.
Did you come from a two-parent home or one-parent home?
One-parent home.
Mom or dad you live with?
Mom.
Yeah, I think fathers are the key, and that's why I keep talking about men. Men need to step up. Dads need to be dads. We've talked about it a million times on this show, but it's just so important for a young woman, I think especially, since I've got a daughter, I feel like I can say this, to understand what it means to be loved by a man correctly, the right way, respect yourself. Do you agree with that?
I do.
Thank you.
I do.
All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're going to lighten things up a little bit. Beth Hool is going to join us on our Bison and Breakdown segment, talking about the Bison versus Youngstown.